So last Friday, I sent out some emails to my friends to get some feedback on this newsletter I've been working on. They got back to me today, which was really great. That's what really great friends are for. And they had a couple of good points of feedback and then some really similar sort of feedback on, things on how to improve the newsletter. So first of all, they really liked the actual story that was presented, which was great. Although they felt it was a smidge long, but not so long that it was overwhelming. Emojis apparently are something that they really liked. I think even one of them mentioned that the emojis actually helped her navigate to some of the additional stories that were later in the newsletter. One of the biggest takeaways was that while the newsletter looked really good, there was no description as to kind of what the purpose or the goal of the newsletter was about. So I'm going to take these feedback and then kind of incorporate them into how I'm going to edit this particular newsletter, and I'll show you that. So I find that printing out whatever I'm working on is really helpful to just kind of wrap my mind around feedback and figure out how to edit from there. So the first thing that was mentioned was about, I guess, the actual subject line of the email. The comment was that it wasn't terribly descriptive enough about what the actual story was of the main article. But they really liked just kind of seeing that the subject line included good news, which I really liked. And then the other thing that also stood out was the emojis. I think people found the emojis sort of helpful to capture their attention for these extra stories at the end here, stories that made us smile. I guess the one concern that was also pointed out was that maybe not all email clients would display them properly, but doing some research, I think most modern browsers and certainly mobile phones would be able to show the emojis without much problem. And then sort of the last thing I noticed for myself was if the images were just hidden by the email client, they wouldn't really be able to see some of the logos that I have here. This is probably just Web Design 101, just to include some alt text for images in case they're not displayed, or even for people who are visually impaired and maybe need some descriptions of what the images are. That's it for day 4. Hopefully I keep making these videos. See ya!